Back in the game and well at the top, a king of the ring and calling my spots. I'm raising the bar to crank it a notch. I'm full of mistakes, cause life is a botch. Lights can get brighter and brighter. I walk through that curtain, my levels get higher and higher. Studied the best, in this generation I'm next. Super Kid Party, no doubt we just hit a suplex. Hooker by crook, survive if I let you.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy, the Prince of Botch himself. Y'all already know me as the human man they call Highlight Real 2, you know what I'm saying? Little man, a jack of all trades. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Dwayne, right here with the Life's a Botch podcast, man. We back with another one, y'all. We back with another episode, man. You know, I gotta really get back on keeping on track of where we at. I know we over 50 right now, so we on the road to 100, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I guess we'll probably go to 75 first. Let that be the next milestone. Then 100. You know what I'm saying? So we on that road, y'all. We on that road. But I just always want to thank y'all so much for rocking with your boy. I know I've been a little spaced out with these episodes. It's mainly because your boy just been networking with talent, trying to set things up. Meanwhile, I'm an artist. Y'all know that. So I'm doing music things. And I'm also getting ready for a big move right now. So it's just been a little bit all over the place. Y'all forgive your boy. But y'all know I don't stop with this now. Y'all know I'm always going to bring y'all somebody. And we always going to have a fun episode every time. So, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of me, now you guys are probably, listening to the audio version. So if you're listening to the audio version, then, well, y'all gonna have to wait for my epic intros that y'all know I'm good at doing. So I'm gonna give y'all that. But if you're watching on YouTube, you probably see this gentleman and you're like, now, wait a minute. This guy looks really familiar. Well, we'll get into that in just a second. So allow me to introduce a guy that I actually met. He's a very talented young man, a very talented gentleman that I got to see not only for the first time live, but then did my research on him some more and found out he was very well connected around the industry of pro wrestling right now, including being a part of a certain faction, that people may know in the AEW world, known as the Factory, but we'll get into that. This brother is very humble. He's very dope. Like I said, I saw him live at the Battle Slam event right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Trust me when I say that was an epic show. Like, y'all, if y'all don't know about Battle Slam, let me just do a quick shameless plug. Shout out to my guy, the Human Record Player. My guy puts together a basically epic wrestling promotion called Battle Slam, ATL, and it's literally with like a Def Jam, Vendetta, Fight for New York type vibe. You got music in between. You got a fire DJ, that's giving it to you with the sound effects while also giving you some dope music as you're coming in. And of course, it's just tons of Black wrestling talent and other talents that are not Black as well. I mean, it's very diverse, but it's definitely centered around Black-based pro wrestling talent for sure. They come out with hip-hop entrances and they come to the ring, they do their thing, man. And I mean, it was just head to toe dope. I took my girlfriend with me that night when I went. It was her very first wrestling show, and boy, she loved it. Trust me when I say that's
a good first one.
Yeah, that was a very good one. Like,
good first one.
Tell me about it, brother. I was enjoying it. I was like, well, wow, it's good to take you to your first event. And, I was trying to take her to a WWE show, and then it was like, well, that didn't get to happen due to schedule conflicts. Actually, no, she caught COVID is what it was. She caught COVID, and I canceled it at the last minute. And I was like, I can't take her now. But, stars aligned in the right way, because then I found out about Battle Slam and was like, this will be dope to come to when I saw the card and was like, hey, let's take her to this. You know what I mean? And we just pulled up. It was total last minute, but we made it work, baby. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a humble, talented brother. He has been real respectful to your boy in the DMs, man. He's replied every chance he's gotten. We've been, really trying to set up the date. Sometimes schedules was a little conflicted. Sometimes it was just a matter of rescheduling, but we made it work. We are here. So let your boy get into his intro bag real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to his intro bag. You feel me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is a true 100% Atlanta native, ladies and gentlemen, straight right here from the A-Town, you know what I'm saying? Don't let the New York Yankee fitted fool you, y'all. Trust me. Don't let it fool you, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm talking about a true ATLian, until the day he died, you know what I'm saying? Came out, repping those Atlanta Hawks at the time when they was in their playoffs. Had a nice Atlanta-Miami, rivalry going on there, you know what I'm saying, with his opponent, but it was still cool, you know what I'm saying? Repping with the Trae Young jersey in the building, you know what I'm saying? And this guy right here, when I say is super duper talented, I mean, he's like super talented, high flying, give you technical, and the promo work, when I tell you, is sick, y'all. Y'all just got to go to the IG, man. You got to go check out the IG promos, brother. I'm telling you, this man right here, Future, AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Future, WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Future. I'm talking about all over. We going Future, Impact Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. We're going all the way, baby. We're going X Division Champion. We're going Intercontinental Champion. Bro, we going all the way with it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm talking about all the titles you can conquer throughout the pro wrestling circuit. You looking at the future in pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it right here first on the Lights of Botch podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about my guy. So fly, so straight that he only shoots one shot and it don't miss. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about none other than my boy, my man, Shoot Taylor.
Yes, sir. That's an intro right there.
Hey, look, bro, I gotta dig into the bag, man. You know what I'm saying? I give it a little bit.
I can dig it.
They prop your boy. I try to do that for all my wrestlers, man. They prop your boy on this. So I'll be like, hey, this is what I do. It's what I do, man.
Good at it. We might need you to introduce some people at Battle Slam.
Bro, hey, listen, 100, dog. I'm here for whatever. Record player, no, man. I told him I got him whatever he need, bro. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Look, anybody? Let's set it up. Tell them put me on, bro. I think they sleeping, bro. I think they really sleeping. I be trying to tell them, put me on, bro. Let me get some people to the ring. I'm gonna be a mouthpiece for somebody. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I can see it.
Man, thank you, brother. Seriously, man. But listen, welcome to the show. This has been very, very long time coming. You know what I'm saying? It's only been a few weeks since the last Battle Slam, but it feels like it's been a long time coming. You know what I mean? And yo, welcome to the show, brother. Also, I forgot to mention in your intro because I got so caught up into it. Now again, when we mentioned the AEW bag, they kind of rebranded the name a little bit, under the Factory. They also called my guy Blake Lee, you know what I'm saying? So, we know him also as Shoot Taylor around here, you know what I'm saying? We know him as Shoot Taylor. You know what I mean? That's how I do. One critique came from my girlfriend about you, though. I will say this. She was like, when she saw your entrance and she heard that the Shoot theme play, the original Shoot theme, you know what I'm saying? Before my guy got his own, when she heard the first one, she was like, yeah, my one thing about him though, he didn't even do the Shoot dance when he came out. I offended you. I was like, now wait a minute. I could have sworn I thought he did. I
did not. I made it a point to never do that dance when I got And it's a long story behind that theme song because I really I've been waiting for someone to make me a proper theme song because that one will always be associated with that dance. And it's a horrible dance, mother. Let me put that out. Everybody that like that dance, I'm sorry, but it's a horrible dance.
It's a horrible dance. You said you heard it, man. I don't blame you for that, brother. It took a while, really. I think it wasn't until Juju Smith-Schuster started doing it where I was like, I can kind of do this, but it's just funny how every time there's a dance song, it's like there's always a crowd that just ain't vibing with it. I have some dancer friends that refuse to this day to do a whip and nay-nay dance. They will not do that for nothing.
Yeah. I know. I get it's controversial that Shoot Taylor don't like the Shoot dance, but no.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I feel it. Sometimes it's just like, look, we ain't associated. We may got a similar vibe, but no. We're not associated. So I get it, bro. But that was her one critique. She was just like, yeah, he didn't do the Shoot. I'm like, yo, I mean, maybe that's
it would never happen. Ever.
Now you know why. You know,
You ain't gonna find footage of me doing that dance. Ever.
No, that if they did, they probably found a way to video shopping, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's a thing. They found a way to video shopping. You know how the internet do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, brother, let's get into the bag and talk about you real quick, man. Shoot Taylor, bro. So talk about it, man. What's your background, man? We're gonna start, with my put me over segment. This is my little put me over where I basically put over the talent in front of me. And I just want to know, dog, like, what got you into this realm of pro wrestling, man? Like, how did you find yourself in this pro wrestling bag like this?
Man, just like most of us in the business, been a fan since I was a kid, for as long as I can remember. And I think in high school, it's funny because I've been trying to get trained to be a pro wrestler for a long time. Like, even like I probably started trying to get trained in pro wrestling at like 14, 15, and nobody would want to train me, like no school, nowhere.
What?
And then finally there was a school that opened up that's not around anymore. And at 17, I started training in pro wrestling. I was also still in high school, and I was doing amateur wrestling at the same time. For those of you, some people know that I have a very decorated amateur wrestling career.
Yes.
Not too shabby, but I was getting out of school, going to amateur wrestling practice, leaving there, going right to professional wrestling practice, and I was doing that every day. So that's how I got into the business. Yeah.
Come on, bro. See, and I'm glad you brought up the amateur wrestling background. That was one of the things I did do my research on when I was watching your promos online. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh yeah, that's what made me proclaim a lot of these things that I'm already proclaiming in your future, my guy. You see, let's talk about that shoot background right there. Hence the name Shoot Taylor, which really got me saying, oh, now I wonder. That's probably where a lot of that comes from, in the name inspiration a little bit. Like literally, my guy, he can give you that shoot style pro wrestling at any given moment. And I thought to myself, I really thought about a lot of greats that we know in the industry that literally, and maybe these tie into some of your influences, maybe they don't, but like, you think off the top, Kurt Angle, you know what I'm saying? You think Brock Lesnar, you think Bobby Lashley, you think Shelton Benjamin, like, that's a class of guys right off top, just off those four names, where you're looking and you look at all of what they've accomplished, not just in pro wrestling, but because of like their actual shoot style backgrounds, like to be able to go into an MMA world and dominate, or to be able to go and just literally dominate in just about any combat sport they can dominate in, because of starting out in that shoot style wrestling like that. So, the accolades are crazy with those four names alone. And so when I look at you, brother, and I see like the confidence, and I see like the swag, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this brother here, hey, he about to really make some noise, bro. Like
I appreciate it.
Like, dog, hey, listen, man, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true now. Trust me, I know it's coming. And listen, if they say all you need is a mouthpiece, my brother, then you know where to find them, right here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Right here. I'll be your Paul Heyman. Believe you me, I'll be your MVP if I have to. It don't matter.
But all right, but with that though, if you would be the Paul Heyman, you gotta have that Paul Heyman or that intro that would be better than Paul Heyman's. Now I saw your intro in the beginning of the podcast.
True.
But
come on.
Let's picture us coming to the ring. You know what I'm saying? You take that mic and you introduce me. Let's hear it. Let's hear it right now. Let's hear the in ring.
Say let's hear the in ring.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Oh, you gonna put, man? That's funny. Normally I'm the one putting the talents on the spot. I like how you did that. Then we did a role reversal. He different. Y'all see this, people? Y'all see this? All right. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. If we bringing up Paul Heyman, this is where the Life's of Botch Pro Wrestling come in right quick. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this champ style. You know what I'm saying? Champ to champ, right? Champ to champ. So.
For sure.
I would do the traditional, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? My name is, right? Hi, my name is, some Eminem style type vibes, but you don't really need to know what my name is, because if you don't know what my name is, then you must be sleeping. And if you've been asleep, then stay asleep because I don't need you woke anyway. This ain't that type of party. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. Hear me out right now. Let me understand this. You see this title around my waist? This title right here on my shoulder. This is to represent the person that is right next to me over here. You know what I'm saying? The person that is looking at on my left. You know what I'm saying? On my left. This person right here is the future. He is the past, the present, and the future. He is your one, your only true shoot style champion. Multiple accomplishments right there on the underground level. So untouchable that you couldn't even lace his boots if you tried. Okay? And then we talking about the man that's about to take every promotion to the limit. Every single talent you line up from top to bottom, my man, Shoot Taylor, is going to line them up, knock them down, straight shoot style all around. I'm telling you right now, listen, there is a reason that the gold is around my shoulder because of the fact that this man does not travel with any losers. No, this man travels with nothing but straight breadwinners, and we bringing the bread all to the table. So I don't care if you are some representative, you know, I don't care if you're a councilman, I don't care if you're an advocate, I don't care if you call yourself the MVP of a league, it does not matter, because none of that compares.
He said this.
None of that compares to the breadwinners. You know what I'm saying? The breadwinners come in, show up, show out, grab the bread, make the bread and run. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is what we here for. So I'm introducing a man that is so talented, can make your guy look good, run circles around him, outwork him,
of course,
and still come out on top. And see, this isn't another Dolph Ziggler type of story. No. My guy isn't just going to make you look good, work hard, accomplish things, and then just be left in the dust, not to be somebody that you're not going to look down on. No, this guy is your top guy, your first guy, your last guy, and every guy in between, because it's a top guys only type of club. You know what I'm saying? And right here, as you can see, my guy right here, Shoot Taylor, gonna give you all of this work. So, again, you choose. You choose your fate of how you want it, because you can either get this verbal work or you can get this literal work. However you choose. Either way,
I can dig it.
Time's running out for you, buddy. So you better choose wisely.
I like it.
You know, hey, listen, man. Listen. You know, just a little bit, just a little slight work, man. Just a little bit. You know, I've had my fair shares of studying the goats, doing a little practice here and there, and it helps when you're a rapper, I guess. But still, you know, this is what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? We're here to give a little audition, just a little bit. Look, you know, that's a sample for the people.
Sure,
just a sample for the people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, my boy Shoot needed, he know where to find it. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I got you, dog. But now that we're back in the fray, I don't know how that audition did, people. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We here. But shoot, my God. So man, seriously though, bro, like what were your true inspirations growing up? Like, you know, who was I saw some of the photos, you know, on your Facebook. I did see there was one guy in particular, you know, where I was like, oh, okay, it's a given. My boy knew he was into this. So like, outside of the one most important, you know, we know that guy, you know, who else was somebody like key in your life as far as influencing your game and making you who you are? Look, see
that? That's a painting of me versus the Rock. The Rock is up there on my list.
Look at that. Okay. Okay.
You know, I'm 21 years old, so I'm a kid growing up in the early 2000s. Obviously, Cena was my guy.
Yeah.
I can give you the Kurt Angles. I can give you the Randy Ortons of the world. that's who I try to look up to and model my career after.
Come
Sure.
on, man. That is awesome, man. To be that young and to like accomplish so much at such a young age already. You already again just literally showcase how far you're headed, bro, because of the fact that you got that same thing. Like, but it seems like you're also like taking in a lot of the knowledge in a mature like way. Because I know how the business
Yeah.
can get like when you're constantly learning and you're like trying not to do the wrong thing while trying to do the right thing and also kind of
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying, like staying in your lane to
Absolutely.
be like,
Yeah.
look, I'm not this guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to that level, you know.
Right.
How does it feel for you so far just with what you have accomplished on indies, on indie level things, and to even just have some like TV experience? Like how are you feeling now as 21-year-old Shoot Taylor?
Uh, you know, I'm one of those guys that's always like, what's next, what's next, what's next, and I got
Yeah.
plenty of goals that I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of
Yeah.
accomplishing yet. And but I'm very fortunate to have done a little bit of impressive things, and those things have given me like it's given me a chance to reflect a little bit and be like, oh, that was pretty cool, and to
Mm.
kind of hold me over to until I get to where I really want to be in my career.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome, bro. Like, and it really shows in your game, man. Again, even some of those inspirations kind of show themselves when you see the swagger and you see the way you carry yourself, man. Like, it really shows like where you're headed and how you're also trying to set yourself apart from a lot of the guys that turned you into who
Mhm.
you are. So that's that. We'll get back into like the in ring version of yourself. But we're gonna take it out the ring a little bit. We're gonna go step outside. Get to know the person a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So what being an Atlanta native, man, give me your top 5 favorite things about the city of Atlanta.
Oof. This is
Test that ATL knowledge, you know what I'm saying? We'll
there's
test that
no good way to uh this is not going to end well for me. Top 5
yeah,
things
yeah, yeah.
about Atlanta. Okay, number 1, most importantly,
Mm.
is our influence on hip hop for sure.
Woo!
Rap in Atlanta has been and will be. There's always going to be a place for hip hop in Atlanta.
This is true.
There's always going to be a place in Atlanta for hip hop. So it's like we are this city is synonymous with hip hop.
True.
Uh,
No lie.
what else can I give you? I will not say any of those sports teams because trying
Oh
to
man.
support them.
The
Well, you saw what
Braves?
happened last. You saw what happened last time I tried to publicly support an Atlanta team. It did not end well for me.
Oh man, listen. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Look, Miami was just different this year. Okay, they were just a little different this year.
Brother,
They'll be back. Atlanta will be back. They'll be back.
I don't want to talk about
it. They're young, man. They'll get there. They'll get there. Trey need a little extra help. I think, man. He'll be good
for sure. I'm trying to think. Top 5. Oh, Six Flags. I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Six Flags.
Okay.
Everything Martin Luther King related.
For sure.
Where am I at? That was 3.
That was 3. Yeah, you got 2 more, bro. You got 2 more that you can think of.
Let me see. Let's see here. Atlanta. I don't know, bro. Me?
I'm glad you mentioned that, bro. I thought you were gonna say that as the last fact. I was gonna be like, nah, hold on, wait a minute. I got my boy Shoot Taylor in the list somewhere, right? Okay.
I'm gonna even throw out our influence on professional wrestling because right now, man,
okay,
ATL is killing it in professional wrestling, bro. Look at guys like Austin Theory, bro.
True, bro.
ATL, Apollo Crews, ATL. Aja, who's refereeing in WWE right now, ATL.
True.
Leon Ruff been killing it. So bro, like ATL is like, bro, we're Jonathan Gresham, bro. That's
Gresham,
a big one.
yes.
That's a big one. Like ATL is killing it for wrestling.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jonathan Gresham, the long distance possible cousin of my boy Josh Gresh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Josh Gresh, man. Another wrestling media analyst. That's my tag team partner in the media side of things. But he thinks somewhere they're long distant cousins in some kind of way. And he's saying he's making the Gresham family very proud. So shout out to you, Jonathan Gresh. But yeah, man, you make a good point there. I mean, Battle Slam is based here in Atlanta as well. That just goes to show, like, Baron Black, yes, true. Look at that, man. It just continues to flow. You know what I mean? And then we can't even forget, you know what I'm saying? We forgot, Mr. Rhodes,
Oh no.
Hey Cody, I'm sorry. You meant it. Look.
I can't believe I did that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, I sure was like, hold up, man. Let's see if you get him. I ain't gonna throw him the alley.
But like that's the thing. Like Atlanta is just so many that come out of the city that's killing it. Like
this is true.
But yeah, definitely Cody for sure.
Man, listen. Yeah, that right there is just showing that this city is tremendously talented. Hopefully, again, what you said, you refused to mention the sports teams, but hopefully the sports teams eventually at least catch up to, they got the swag of it. You know what I mean? The sports teams do have the swag,
I guess.
Shout out to the Braves, right? The Braves brought us, we got a championship.
Shout out to the Braves. Yeah. For sure. Shout out to the Braves.
Hey, we making a little progress. Atlanta United, you know what I'm saying? Like, they getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
I'll publicly support the Braves. All right. I'm a Braves fan. I don't watch a lot of MLB, but I'm a Braves fan.
I feel you, brother. I'm the same way, man. Now, when the Braves are in the playoffs, I'll sure watch some MLB when they're in the playoffs. You know what I mean? It keeps me real engaged, but it's tough trying to watch a regular season. That's a lot of games, boy. You like, man, I can't watch all of that. But
I will tell you this though, the live experience at a Braves game is top tier for sure.
Hey, there we go. That's something to fill the list out with right there. I think we had one more. That might work. You can throw that in there right there, Black.
Sure.
You ain't experienced nothing if you ain't came to an Atlanta Braves game, baby.
There it is. There it is.
I love it, man. I love it. So tell the people, man, what's outside of wrestling, what's a favorite hobby of yours? Like, what's 3 good favorite hobbies of yours?
I love going to the gym, man. I love studying combat sports like boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, everything. I've been doing a little bit of acting. I don't know if you've seen like the stuff on my page, but I got a chance to be a part of this indie film called A Poisonous Tree, and it'll be released in film festivals and stuff soon. But I definitely got bit with the acting bug, so that's another thing.
I see you. You telling me you got a future Dwayne Johnson in your works right now, man?
Hey, man,
when the wrestling life is over,
for sure.
Come on,
man. Yeah, I can't wrestle forever.
Yeah.
So at one point, absolutely. Sure. I'm definitely gonna pursue an acting career. I got bit with the bug, so.
Bro, you got it. Yeah, it looked like you got. I see it in your promos, man. It looks like you've been working towards it. And one thing that's dope about wrestling, man, it's really cool how we've seen recently. Shout out to Wrestling Inc. I remember hearing them. I think Raj Giri mentioned how something I didn't think about, but a lot of wrestlers as of late have been really getting selected for a lot of big time Hollywood spots and roles. And like. It's crazy how in the world of wrestling you're able to transition to that so well, and a casual fan.
It comes natural to us. We're used to being around the camera and like when the lights on, we go to this different mode. We get to tap into these personas and characters. So it's second nature to wrestling, bro, for sure.
I'm telling you, man, definitely. I did see you did a cameo. I didn't even know. It's crazy how I didn't even notice that till you pointed that out. And then I was like, yo, that was my boy Shoot. Like, when I saw you in R-Truth's Legacy
Oh.
video, right? I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
yo, because I remember watching
Yeah.
that video a couple times. Shout out to R-Truth, man. I had him on the show.
Shout out to R-Truth.
Really dope brother, man. Really cool.
Cool guy.
Yeah,
Great
man.
guy.
Full of
Great
laughs,
guy.
man. Full of laughs. And so to see that you were a part of that, I'm like, man, he's definitely planting his seeds all over. Like, I see you, my guy. I see, you know, making some things
happen. Busy.
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
busy, man.
Brother, your ambition is really showcasing itself, and it shows that, you know, with the grind, everything's inevitable. Like, you reaching up and you're taking it, you know, and that's what's good about it. You know what I mean? A lot of people sometimes at 21 are still trying to figure themselves out, and the fact that you have been able to literally know, nah, this is it. Like, this is what I wanted from day one, and I'm fulfilling it and I'm doing it. You know, how have the family members like how were they about your dreams as far as where you were going? Like, did you ever have anybody like, you know, hey man, school first, or you know, like you should probably consider some other, like what was that like for you as far as the support system?
It's interesting, and I think most young men can relate to this. But like in the early days when I was a kid, everyone was very supportive. Like, you know, I mean, it's a hobby. It's something that I'm interested in. Everyone thought it was a phase. So, you know, my parents, they bought me every professional wrestling, everything, you know, whether it was action figures or games or whatever it may be. Took me to all the events. Then it got to a point where I was older and I'm like, I want to do this and not go to college and stuff like this. And that's where it's like, all right, what are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, but for the most part, like everyone was super, super supportive. You know, my family helped me get into training facilities. And so yeah, I have a real good support system.
That is awesome, man. You know, that's always because wrestling stories, of course, as you know, are always some of the best in terms of the support system side of things. Because a lot of people may have a big one, sometimes they don't have a lot of it, maybe none at all. And, you know, of course, regardless if you don't have it, you know, your parents or family members still love you. They're just trying to understand that what is this path he's taking, you know, because of course we know the life of a wrestler. We've seen enough documentaries as fans or different things. We know what we're getting into and what we're signing up for. But, you know, it's one of those things where like it's respectable when they see like, man, he's accomplishing it right now. I'm so proud, you know. So that is what's up, man. Now I got a funny note for you actually, and I want to know. Let me see, true or false when I say this. So, true or false? People say that you look like Nipsey Hussle.
Yo, yeah, I've never heard that one, but it's funny you say that because I have a brother who looks exactly like Nipsey Hussle. So that's I've never heard nobody say I look like Nipsey Hussle, but a lot of people have said my brother does.
What? Hey man, listen, I gotta see the bro there, man, because I'm telling you what I saw. I was like, now, gee, I wonder how often my boy Shoot gets that like comparison. Like, bro, Nipsey, you there? Like, wait.
There's a side-by-side picture literally on my brother's Instagram right now of him and Nipsey Hussle. That's hilarious. But not me out of it.
Hey man, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, I guess maybe I'm saying, you know, whether it's you, your brother, you know, maybe both you guys, like, you know, dare I say, shout out to Cali, you know, maybe here in London.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know that. Yeah, true or false? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because what I want to know, I need to know, like, because if they do a biopic, I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Yeah. You see how you know?
I look just like Nipsey.
Hey, bro, I had to throw you the alley. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing a little pitch, you know, helping the brother out. You know, like, hey, get my boy in a biopic about Nipsey Hussle. You already got it. The marathon. You already know what it's going to be called. Let's go. You know what I mean? Hey, you know? You
good. You good.
Hey, they just fly, baby. They fly off the head. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do. Straight. This ain't no pass, y'all. This just straight off the dome like a freestyle. But man, let me see. So Talk to me real quick about the factory, man. Like, how did you come about getting plugged in? I know you said your parents, as they started supporting, were getting you plugged in with like different facilities. So, like, how did things connect between you and the factory and getting into that crew of things?
Man, very, very blessed, man. That's I'm very fortunate to have had that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I started at the Nightmare Factory, the camps, the 12-week camp, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and I just for those 12 weeks, head down, focus, grinding, doing everything from the strength and conditioning aspects to the in ring aspect. They really that's really a good program, and I would suggest anyone who's interested in getting into professional wrestling to do those Nightmare Factory camps, man. You get up close and personal training with the best in the world, and QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes, and yeah, it's an amazing facility. You get promos, you get everything. So I started there, and then they hit me up. I guess they liked what they saw. They hit me up about the match against Hook,
Mm-hmm.
and we did that. And I thought it was gonna be a one-off thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then they hit me up for some more stuff to do alongside with the factory. So
Come on,
I'm very blessed to have done that, and
come
maybe
on.
something will come after it. Maybe
Yeah,
something will come from it, and but I'm always here. I'm always available. So
my boy.
yeah,
Listen,
shout out to the Nightmare Factory though.
shout out, definitely shout out to you guys, man. Listen, if y'all ever need a sponsor to plug y'all in, man, y'all know, follow me on the Life Botch podcast. I'm gonna plug you. I'm a local, y'all. I'm a local. I'm here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, man. Dog, you really. It's good you said that because to wrestle guys like Hook, you see how fast things are running for a guy like Hook, man. And a lot of
Yeah.
people are high on what he's doing. And the way they see Hook is exactly how I see you when I saw not just the up close and personal experience, but even since then to go back and see the things you've done in AEW so far and what you're doing on the independent scene and how you're grinding and working it out. Your work ethic alone definitely showcases that everything I'm saying about you is definitely coming to fruition, brother, because of the fact that I feel like, I may not be in the business yet, we working on it, you know what I'm saying? But like from somebody that's just watched wrestling for so long, I can definitely tell when I've always had an eye for talent, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's musically or just what you see. And like seeing you definitely showcases like, yeah, this guy is most definitely going to be one of those top pillars of any company that you build. You know what I'm saying? Again, whether it's AEW, Impact Wrestling, MLW, anywhere, you have all of those tools, the athleticism, the look, the speed, you know what I'm saying? Like it just goes to show you can work a lot of different styles, whether it's high fly, whether it's technical, like, and it shows that you really bringing your arsenal and you're forming it more and more every single day. So like, man, all that to say, brother, you keep shining the way you shining because I'm telling you when I say it's everybody from the listeners, everybody from the viewers on YouTube, wherever, y'all write it down. Mark the date down when this episode drops.
Somebody clip this.
Look, hey, because I want to make sure y'all know who said this first. You know what I'm saying? Because look, there's so many podcasts out there, man. And listen, if they be like, oh yeah, we said Shoot was gonna be there, man. We were here when he was 21. This now, I'm like, ha 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 ha. No, I got the evidence right here, guys. Come check this out. Just all these things, brother. Just to showcase that you are humble. Stay humble with what you're doing, man. I've learned a lot so far. Being an artist in music, like, man, let me tell you that wrestling and music are so hand in hand, and I'm finding it out more and more every day in terms of not just the grind from independence to trying to get like labels, promotions are like labels. It's like, oh, who can you sign to? Who you gonna get under, or who can you work some type of deal with where you're able to still be independent, but you're able to work under their spotlight and get what they offer, the promotion, television, all that. But then also just even with dare I say, some of the egos from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, because you got some people higher up on places, they got a little bit, just a little slight ego, maybe not too much, but you're like, all right, cool. I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? It motivates you, to just be even better with what you're doing and stay humble in the process and just different things like that, man. So, brother, just keep doing everything you're doing in the most humble fashion because your game is elevating and you are very, very up. So, speaking of music, what is what's your pregame like routine when you get into the gym? Like who's in your playlist when you're getting ready to get in the zone to train and like get ready?
My music selection is very, very diverse and versatile. Like brother, I listen to almost anything. Like literally anything. As far as man, bro, as far as rap is concerned, Drake on my list, J. Cole's on my list, Meek Mill is up there on my list.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle is on my list.
Of course.
Yeah, and as far as like anything else, man, I listen to so much music, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan of Imagine Dragons and Fall Out Boy and stuff like that too that people don't even really know about. But yeah, man, my music is everywhere.
I see it, bro.
Over the place.
I feel the diversity. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy that listens to a lot outside of rap too, man. So I see where you're going with that. That's always a good thing. Like for me, if I'm in the gym, man, I'll mess around. If I don't put like wrestling themes in there, like some of my favorite wrestling themes that give me hype, a lot of times it'll be like a rock-based playlist, like alternative rock, like you said, like a Fall Out Boy, a Linkin Park. The list goes on, man. There's just so many different bands out there from over time that you'll just put on to get in the zone. And you got sometimes you just want your trap. You know what I mean? Be like, I just want to trap out while I'm out here banging these weights real quick.
Shout out Lil Baby. I listen to Lil Baby a lot.
Lil Baby, another ATLian, man. You probably could have thrown him up in there with that, killing it, man. I love it, brother. And this is why I had to ask that question for sure because we know that with you now. Wait, this is a transition from that question though, because I heard you mention some of the big names there, but there was a name you left out that I'm wondering. This person did just drop an album like last Friday. Where the Kendrick been at in your list, man? No Kendrick Lamar?
So listen, like I have, bro, in the locker room, in certain locker rooms, like I get into heated debates, like heated arguments because my rap list is very controversial. And shout out to Owen Knight. I don't know if you know, but shout out to Owen Knight. Owen Knight, man, we get into some heated arguments about rap and Kendrick Lamar. Like shout out Kendrick Lamar, everything he do for the culture, everything he do for music.
Yeah,
he is and will always be a legend in the space, but he doesn't do it for me, man. I'm sorry, like that's not my vibe. I can't vibe with Kendrick Lamar. Nah, I can't. But I mean, I got a few of his songs, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for the most part, like it's not like I'm gonna go buy an album or anything. But I respect what he's doing in the space for sure. Shout out Owen Knight, bro. He's gonna hate this.
You gonna hate this, yo. Owen Knight, listen, hey, Owen, when you hear this, okay, when you see this clip, if you want to come on the show and you want to give any reasoning for your side of the story of this, brother, the platform is right here for you, okay? Because this is very interesting. I love this. See, I live for this. When you got, it's good to be different. And hey, listen, I feel you. It took a while for me to really get on the Kendrick train. I mean, I will say, respectfully, for me, I like Kendrick's music, but I haven't really just sat there and said that I've listened to a full Kendrick album like over and over and over and over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like timeless. I will say Good Kid, Mad City, after letting it age for so many years, there was a time I went and listened to it and like literally start to finish, I was like, now that album really was like a banger. Like it was kind of like how The Game, when he had the documentary, like I forgot how good that album was, so I went back and listened to it again and was like, yo, the documentary slap. Like, it's top to bottom. You know, so that's how I felt about Good Kid, Mad City. Like, I'll go back.
Kendrick he's a great artist, but like, it's the comparisons to like Pop and stuff that get me. Like, I'm like, bro, Tupac is Tupac. He's bro. There's no comparison to Tupac. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think they got that from when he did To Pimp a Butterfly, and he did that conversation with Tupac in that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think maybe that's where that started coming about, because when you are literally on your album doing like a legit conversation with Tupac, it's kind of like, wait a minute, yo, that's some GOAT level stuff. You don't do that. Like, what? Yeah. You know, so I do respect his uniqueness in terms of always giving you something like,
he's very creative. Very creative.
Yeah. You know, like he and I feel you. Shout out, you know, my boy Derek won't like this. He's the producer of the show. You know, Derek knows. That's kind of how you felt about Kendrick is sort of kind of how I feel about J. Cole to a degree. To a degree. Now. Come on. No, look, hear me out. I love J. Cole, but not enough to sit there and say like I listen to his albums constantly all the time, right? Like I wouldn't
sleep. That's all. You just
not true. Because like, look, KOD. I love KOD, right? Like, you know, for your eyes only. I definitely love that project, right? But like
2014, Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills Drive was nice too. It was. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was nice. Like there. It's kind of like how you say with. Maybe I have to go back and listen to that album. You know, again, Derek would get on me for that because I might have to go back and listen to that album again. I do remember it, but like as far as top to bottom, because you know what, I did like that album because the live version he did of that made me say, okay, I do love this album because the live version it hit different when I heard that live version. It was different. Like what, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Cole, I see you, but like. It's one of the things, man, like, again, I do love Cole. I just would say, like, I have to be in a mood to listen to Cole sometimes. Like, it's more like I have to feel like I'm in a mood for some real lyricism today. Like, because I'm a lyricist. You know, in our music, I'm a lyricist too. So, like, definitely I have songs that get compared to Cole when it comes to my lyrical ability. But, like, it's one of those things where like when you're listening to something, you know, you have to be like in the mood and you're like, do I feel like listening to J. Cole today? Or, you know, like, or is it more of I just want to listen to something that's just upbeat? Because Kendrick's the same way with me too. Like sometimes it's like, because of how creative he is, I gotta be in the mood to want to listen to creativity to be inspired. So like, you know, not to be controversial, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Cole get all the love and respect over here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that'll make Derek feel better, I guess. I don't know. He may still side on me a little bit, but you know, I feel you, dog. I feel that. I love that. So that's respect, man. You know, you got a nice ear too, though. That's good to see that you got a nice ear. You know. So let me see, man. Basically, bro, tell me right now, real quick before I do one last segment with you, give me 3 dream opponents outside of who you mentioned earlier, right? Like in present day form, like with people that you see doing their thing right now, whether it's independently or whether it's right there on the scene right now from the WWE, Impact, MLW, any promotion. 3 top people on your list right now that you're looking to face.
Yeah, that's easy, man. So one guy in particular, I got to wrestle one time, but no one saw it but the talent scouts at a WWE tryout.
Okay.
And that was me and Daniel Garcia. And that was one of my favorite matches to this day. But no one got to see what the people at the WWE tryout. And so I want to be able to do that.
Okay.
With him on the big stage where the world can see. And that's my guy. We still talk to this day. Daniel Garcia for sure. Okay. Bryan Danielson, man. I mean, that's a guy, like, he's been in the business for a long time, and it's like he's been in his prime for a long time. Like, it's weird. Like, the longer he's doing this, it's like the better he's getting. It's crazy. Like, he's still getting better. Like, insane.
It's almost like Bryan Danielson's the modern day immortal one. You know, you
Bro,
see what we did there. You know,
bro, I like that.
you know,
I like
yeah,
that. I like that.
yeah,
No, bro, Bryan Danielson, man, talk about in-ring technician, just all
yeah,
around.
yeah.
He cannot have a bad match. It's impossible. Like
This is
it's
true.
literally impossible.
This is
So
true.
Bryan Danielson for
Okay,
sure. And then
okay.
obviously Jonathan Gresham, man. I just like the
Mm,
style he's putting out. Like I like what he's doing for professional wrestling. Like he's
yeah.
showing that this style of professional wrestling works. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And it's almost like too, because my goal was when I first started doing this is to bridge the gap between amateur wrestling and professional wrestling and
mhm,
intertwine it and make like a hybrid style. And
yeah,
Jonathan Gresham has just mastered that. Like he
yeah,
has a sweet spot. Like that's it right there. Like
yeah,
that's the style that I want. But it's
yeah.
gonna take me years to master, but he's doing it. And so those are my
Hey,
top three
that's a
pro wrestlers.
great, solid top three. That might arguably be the best top three that I've heard from any wrestler I've had on this show so far. Future
For sure.
wrestler, I should say, as far as like on the independence level. Like
Yeah.
that probably is the most solidified list I've heard because all three of those are definitely certified bangers. I know some wrestling fans say that's kind of a overrated term these days, so I may not say banger. Maybe I'll say like show stealer, or maybe I'll just say
Slobber
certified
knocker.
slobber knocker, or a certified bop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe a bop. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with that or something. You know what I'm saying? Either way, definitely something to have fans standing to their feet the whole time. And I can see you in the ring with all three of those guys for sure. Because
Hopefully.
honestly, I can see the Daniel Bryan win with the championship on the line. I won't say which
Ooh,
championship, but a championship on the line. I can see an open
that would
challenge
be a
type
dream come
vibe
true.
coming from that. Yeah, like open challenge kind of vibe, but that is what it's giving me. And you just pull up, here come that shoe style music, baby. You coming out, you game face, you ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's square up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
then man, Gresh, oh my gosh, we already know. Like that's inevitable. I feel like that one's inevitable. We're gonna get that one sooner
I
than
hope so.
we
It's
think.
crazy too because we don't cross paths in the ring, but I've been in a lot of places with him
Mm.
at the same time, a lot of shows, and I'm like, one day. There was a show recently where he just got added to, and I was thinking, am I gonna be the one to wrestle Gresham? But I wasn't,
I
and I was like,
remember that.
man, but one day I'll get in there with him.
I do remember that. You know what? That's the show I was trying to come to because that was before I
Yeah,
even found out he was gonna be there. And I was like,
yeah.
wait, Gresh is gonna be there? Like, shout out to his wife, Jordan Grace. She was really awesome to talk to. Brought her on the show right around the time of the pandemic era still, when things were still kind of like stay inside vibes. But I was like, yo, man, Gresh definitely, I remember seeing a show he did at Ring of Honor, and when he was still the pure Ring of Honor pure champion, and like, man, like the banger he put on, and just seeing like he was giving me the Samoa Joe vibes, like early Samoa Joe when he
Mm,
like first
mm.
started. Like I think about when he was undefeated Samoa Joe and he was just rum rushing through everybody. I was like, Gresh is giving me those vibes times 10 a little bit, in a good way. And I was just like, hey, I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
That's
So
that ROH original, man.
yeah,
That's that style that he's been gone on record saying that that's what
yeah.
he, wanted to model his career after, and that's what he studied. So
I
it's
see
showing.
it. I see it. It really is showing, man. Again, with all of you guys, like I love seeing, that's how I'm a true I don't brag about my fandom, but I definitely pay attention to certain things when I see people's styles, much like you guys. And it's really dope to just see how people incorporate a little bit of what this person or that person is from certain eras, because it's not always their overall. Like that's what people don't notice. Sometimes there's just a certain era. Like some people may say, give me 2014 CM Punk, and let me get that. Let me get that a little bit with that pipe bomb feel. I want to have a little bit of that in me, and give me like, They just say like, give me like a 2008 Shawn Michaels, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, and they'll take different aspects and just be like, let me get a little bit of what this person had from that year and then just kind of incorporate it in my own like way. And it's pretty dope to see. So, shout out to you, Shoot. So, bro, one last thing I'm gonna do for you before we disperse and call it a show. This is a fun little segment I do where I close out with, and it's called Babyface or Heel. Okay, and what it is it's basically topics that are either wrestling related or non-wrestling related. Usually they're mostly non-wrestling related, but it's kind of more so something for you to kind of decide for yourself. Am I going to go babyface with this subject, or am I going to go full on heel about this subject? Generally, people go the heel route because they love the heel route. So it just depends on which character you like the most. So I'm going to start with an easy one, and I'm going to go with the Will Smith on Chris Rock slap. Are you going babyface or heel on the moment that happened and how it's played out over time?
So what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean am I going babyface or heel on this?
So, like, a lot of people, okay, there's the punishment that, Will Smith received from it, banned for 10 years, and then, of course, just as a man, do you feel he was right for what he did? Was he wrong for what he did? Like, I guess heel would be more so going, it seems like people who side with Chris Rock, I guess. It's kind of tough to choose who's the babyface and who's the heel here, but I guess I'll let you decide.
I would say Chris Rock would be the babyface in this situation because he was just doing his job. I mean, I'm not gonna get to that part, but yeah, Will Smith was definitely the heel. That didn't have to be done on that national stage, nah. But it's unfortunate the punishments he's facing now because I mean he's a legend in the space, bro. We need him in the game, and so it's one of those tough situations. I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Oh, you sound like you go a little tweener. That's the tweener route right there, man. You like that? Nah, you ain't gonna go the tweener route.
I can't confirm nor deny these allegations.
I feel that, bro. I feel that. That's respect. That's respect. Okay. So it looked like, from what I saw in your story, so it might be, just off this little observation, look like you're a bit of a car guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you pretty like your cars, you know what I'm saying? So babyface or heel to people who decide to trick out their cars in the most outrageous looking ways possible, where you're just like, what were you thinking?
Heel. I don't like it. Bro.
You look like you're, based off what I saw from a couple of your cars, you were getting right when you're like, yeah, I'm in the shop getting my baby right. Like, look like you're a classic American muscle kind of guy. It looked like, you know what I'm saying? So
so far, I just got 2 Corvettes, a 04 C5 Z06, and I got a 78 Stingray.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I would. Hopefully in the future I'm gonna get some Camaros, what I'm saying, get into that lane a little bit. But I'm starting to get into cars. Like I'm really new at this whole game. So
okay. I feel you, man. It sounds like a little side hobby there. You know what I'm saying, to show off something nice. And I agree with you going heel on that aspect, because sometimes you'll just see a car down the road and you're like, what in the world were you thinking, like, with this paint job, or what were you going for with this theme here? Like, there's lights, but then there's like a cartoon theme on the side. You know what I mean? Like, hold up, man. What are we doing? Oversized rims.
My biggest pet peeve is the cars that sound obnoxiously loud when they drive, but it's going nowhere. Like that I hate. I'm like, bro, you don't have to be this loud pulling up to a red light. Like, and then when you pull off from the red light, you're going 10 miles per hour, and it sounds like you, like, bro, come on, it doesn't need to be that loud.
I totally agree. I think my girlfriend double approves that because she hates loud noises. And every time she's in the car with me, or vice versa, and there's a car that does exactly what you just said, she is the look on her face of irritation is so funny because it's like, yeah, no, you totally are going nowhere and you're loud for no reason. So what was the point? And even people that pass me, I'm like, okay, you passed me. What's the point? Like I could still punch the gas and pass you if I want to, because you're not going anywhere. You're like right there. Right. Do better, people. Do better with that.
Do
please.
Better. Stop making your cars loud.
Try making them loud. Yes, absolutely. So my final one for you here is kind of a Marvel one of a degree, you know what I'm saying? Doctor Strange, we seen Doctor Strange just came out, Multiverse of Madness. We also saw previous to this, we had, Spider-Man, No Way Home, you know what I'm saying? So like, what I have to ask you, good sir, is so far, given the phase of this new phase in the Marvel universe, how you going babyface or you going heel on this multiverse aspect in the live action standpoint?
Babyface. I like what they're doing, bro. Like especially with Spider-Man franchise, like bro, they so many generations. They put so many generations in like one room, and it's crazy how you like in the theater the experience where you like get to see like the different people who grew up with the different it's amazing. But I like the nostalgia in the multiverse is lovely, and then there's so many stories you can tell, there's so many stories you can tell. So I'm going babyface on that one.
Man, that's perfect. I'm right there with you on that. I'm going babyface for that one too, brother, because honestly I really do like the fact, as you mentioned, there's so many different stories you can tell. Some people say that's a way to be lazy with writing, but I'm like, not really, because sometimes there are stories that you're like, man, whatever happened to that person? Or like with Black Panther, for example, where we're like, okay, what are we gonna do about T'Challa? Like, what's the plan? While we're waiting on the new Black Panther, we could just be like, well, now that the multiverse is out there, we could bring back. We can bring back Jordan if we want, Michael B. Jordan. If we want it, we can. Be
so many, the opportunity, bro. It's endless the amount of stories they can tell. So I think it's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, real good, man, real good. So honestly, shout out to you, Shoot Taylor. You know what I'm saying, for popping up shop, man, showcasing a little bit. I hope that people got to know a little bit more about you. You know what I'm saying. More than anything, tell the people first and foremost that don't already follow you, where can they find you, follow you, support you, all that good stuff, my friend?
I'm Shoot Taylor on everything. At Shoot Taylor on Instagram, at Shoot Taylor on Twitter, Shoot Taylor on Facebook, Shoot Taylor on YouTube. It's easy to find me on everywhere.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all make sure y'all give this brother a follow. Show him love. Brother, you got merch already? People can go support and buy for you, man?
I got merch, but my merch is only available at shows right now. I guess I gotta get some online merch, bro. What am I doing?
Online merch. Yeah, I know what you mean, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know with the merch.
With the merch, I feel that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's good to kind of just be in shop with it, because the online does kind of have its moments where it seems like a bit of a hassle, because then it's like,
this is how I treat it. I look at it like some exclusive Jordans or something that's dropping. You know what I'm saying? I got this exclusive shirt only available at this show. So you come to this show, then you get this shirt. And people, you'll be walking around like, where you get that from? Now you can't get this. This is only available at Battle Slam 1. So you know what I'm saying? That's different. I'm trying to change the game.
I see what you're doing, bro. Hey, I ain't the only genius in the room, people. Y'all see that. Y'all hear that, all right? Y'all already know what it is now. Don't be going out here trying to jack and debo what my guy doing right here now. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason. Exactly. I'm going to put this clip out in particular. Let everybody know I started this way, right?
Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Drops for exclusive shows and merch.
I love it, brother.
Kanye of wrestling.
Come on, brother. Hey, that's a good subtitle too, low key. I was like, hey, yeah, we genius with it, baby. It's the genius of pro wrestling. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But like, real talk, man. Continue to do, like I said, man. Continue doing what you're doing. I can't wait to personally pull up at your next show. For sure. I'm definitely gonna make sure that I do everything I can to pull up, show love, and definitely get some of that exclusive merch based off the show. So I could mark that and be like, yeah, this was for this show, that was for this show, XYZ. You know what I mean? So brother, keep doing what you're doing. Please make sure you stay in contact with me. I'm gonna keep in contact with you, brother. We definitely want to bring you back on as you continue to just blaze and accomplish these things that you're doing, knocking down doors, and certainly taking what's yours. You know what I'm saying? See that again.
Just appreciate that. And y'all be on the lookout for this new entrance music. It's about to be crazy.
Ooh, you know what?
Can't believe you ain't mentioned that.
You're right. See, that's on me, bro, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So look, fans, listen, it's kind of like what my boy was just saying with exclusive merch. Sometimes I just make stuff exclusive for my wrestlers out there where I don't even realize that y'all don't realize it's your boy doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like my bag, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trisha Dora, man. I remember she did a theme. Did a thing for her, and like she's been rocking with it out on the indie scene, and a lot of people were like, "Wait, that was you?" I'm like, "Yeah, low key, that was, man." You know, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, so, Shoot Taylor, man, we got a new theme for my guy. You know, so y'all ain't got to worry about him doing the shoot dance no more. The dance he refuses to do. Okay, he's not doing it. So your boy just took. I just studied y'all. I studied you, the fans. I was sitting in the crowd as a fan, saw what y'all did to my guy, and I said, you know what? If I do my own twist of this, my guy could actually have a real thing where y'all can still continue to chant shoot. Because that's pretty dope how y'all did that. So it's a masterpiece. So we go ahead, we made a theme for my guy to come out to rock with. So just know when he's coming out to the shows with the swag, got the belt, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. It's Shoot Taylor with your boy Highlight Real coming right there with him on the sides. In the audio speakers. You already know what it is. So shoot, bro, salute to you for rocking with this thing, man. Take that thing, let the fans catch on, keep working with it, man. And I'm definitely looking forward to just continually connecting with you, brother. Again, you're awesome, humble, and I'm looking forward to seeing you shine and just showing my folks out there not only is Black wrestling excellence, but my Black wrestlers are literally destined for greatness every single step of the way, every level. You already know, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, y'all know what it is. Continue to follow me at Life's a Botch Podcast. We are on Instagram. We are on TikTok. I promise y'all, when I get the chance, I'm trying to do more videos on TikTok for y'all. I'm trying to get y'all some promos or little skits, just whatever we can do. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for this Hardy Boys music video, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm calling you out, wrestling fans. All my wrestling fans, my wrestlers too. You know, we getting this Hardy Boys music video shot. And when we shoot this video, y'all make sure y'all following either the Life's a Botch podcast or follow my actual artist podcast, my artist profile at Highlight Life, HILITE Life. I will give you guys plenty of updates on when we're going to do this location-wise, and it will be here in the local Atlanta area. And we are going to get everything set up so we can shoot this thing and have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Locate our inner Hardy Boy fandom in there. You know what I'm saying? And really just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Get real extreme. So thank y'all so much for always rocking with me. Thank you for rocking with the podcast. We got more episodes coming in the future for y'all every single step of the way. Also, shout out to the platform behind this platform, OTS Media Co., where we cover all things from sports, film, TV, media, all that good stuff. And you already know, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And I can't forget, I just thought about it, silly me. OTS actually has a sponsor, y'all. We got our first sponsor under the brand. So shout out to Champ Number One Boxers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Black-owned underwear brand for athletic underwear, y'all. Talking about give you that straight, comfortable feeling when you're working out or when you're going out there, you know, just to be fashionable with it. You know what I'm saying? They got tons of different athletic branded type of things.
Can I get some of that?
Absolutely, you can. Look, shoot, trust me, bro. This is a Black-owned, Atlanta-based at that. So there's that Atlanta Connect, brother. Okay. You know, we just put you on. All you got to do, man, just head over to OTS Media Co. on Instagram, right? Click the link in the bio. Look for Champ #1 Boxers right there on the link. And trust me, when you click on there, you will be amazed at all the different underwear styles they have. And they got it for the ladies too. So ladies, if you love wearing the athletic boxer briefs, guess what? They got it fashionable for you too. It ain't just for us guys out there, you know what I'm saying? But fellas, mostly, you know what I'm saying, this is for us, you know what I'm saying? Give us that full comfortable feeling when we out there. Shout out to my boy Derek. He already has a couple pairs and he has endorsed them, saying they're even more comfortable than Under Armour athletic wear, y'all. And y'all know how comfortable Under Armour gets. So trust me, make sure y'all check out Champ #1 Boxers. Make sure this is definitely going to be OTS endorsed. And hey, my boy Shoot Taylor can endorse it right there as an in-ring performing talent to let y'all know this is the boxer to bring for the champ in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that being said, y'all, that's all I got for y'all this evening. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to my boy Shoot Taylor again. Make sure y'all follow him. Make sure y'all support him. Support the theme song he got that he's going to be coming out to you by yours truly, Highlight Reel, man. Trust me, you do not want to miss what we got in store for y'all. So in the meantime, thank y'all so much. And you already know, man, 1, 2, 3. I want to see y'all throw them 2 sweets up with me and get ready for
let's do it.
2 sweet. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you for being on with us, brother. Until next time, you already know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Life's a Botch podcast, and we are out. Peace.